be here, man.
Now, you've been on the road with Sting for like the last 15 years or so, right?
About that.
About that, right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
15, 16.
Now, I know you took breaks from it occasionally to like do your own thing with your own group.
Yeah, I was on the first tour. On this tour, I just stayed with it because it's too hard to separate the two. You know?
Was it hard switching idioms? I mean, going
Completely.
from like...
It's impossible. I mean,
Yeah.
on the first tour, the thing that I liked was the intensity.
On the Sting tour?
On the Sting tour, the first Sting tour, I didn't have the intensity at the beginning to play those solos. Like, you know, it's like the, you know, like the novel versus the sitcom thing. You know, like in jazz, you get to like play a little bit, then you establish a melody, then you come back to it later and you build and build. But in this, it was like burn, baby, burn from the first, because you only got 15 seconds, so you might as well make the most of it.
You gotta make the most. You gotta tell your whole life story in those 15 seconds, right?
So it's like, you know, I had to learn how to do that. And then when I went back to playing jazz, the thing that drove me crazy was how much dexterity and control of the instruments that I lost from like playing those little sporadic moments, and the rest of the time, you know, getting down and dancing and stuff.
Show business stuff.
Show business stuff.
Stuff.
Stuff,
yeah.
You know.
Not to mention all the dynamic level just came down.
Yeah, right. You know, I didn't have like my ears weren't ringing.
Yeah, right.
You know, on the jazz gigs.
I know about that.
You know,
I know about
like
that stuff.
I do gigs like the first time I started doing jazz gigs again. It was so sad that I was terrified because I thought it was gonna be like that like forever. You know?
Yeah.
Like, well, you want to play rock and roll, huh? Fingers freezing up. Like once I realized it was about 6 months later it gets cool, I said, okay, fine. So this time I was prepared for it. We do gigs, it would be sad. I say, well, folks, it's gonna be sad, but you know.
Just endure it, right?
Yeah, just hang in there and laugh with it. You gotta laugh with it, man, or you cry, you know.
That's right. Now, this next song, the song we're gonna do actually came about today. You know, it wasn't the song that we rehearsed, but...
We rehearsed one tune,
right.
You know.
He said, well...
And we started playing this thing. Well, actually, George Duke, the great George Duke, legendary George Duke, right? George started playing this vamp while we were, like, setting up, and we started playing on the vamp. It was me, him, and Omar, right? Because, like, Tom over here, he's busted up his bass, so he was fixing it. So we just started, like... We started just playing a tune, and it got good. It was swinging, you know, medium tempo thing. And I said, yeah, this is nice. This is a nice little izzity here. So we said, you know, we should just play this instead. And like, you know, we had a little strife amongst the core. You know, they kept saying, well, you practice this tune, we don't know. How do we know it's gonna like work out? I said, well, trust me, you know, we do this all the time. It's jazz, you know, it's freedom, like America, it's freedom. You know?
That's right, it's what it's supposed to be, right?
So, you know, we're gonna play it.
All right.
And the name, we named it. We gave it a name, right? So if anybody wants to use this, I mean, me, George, Omar, and Tom wrote the song. So if y'all want to use it, it's called Let Freedom Ring, and y'all gonna have to pay us a hell of a lot of money and royalties. So just let you know that.
All right.
Willie Dixon, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, familiar with that one.
Yes,
Type,
I
yeah.
am. One of my favorites.
Okay, great.
Please do it.
Okay, baby. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know where my man is. Where can he be? I've been looking and looking and looking all over. Hoping he'll be found. I'm on the loose. I don't like it. Take my advice, girls. If you find a man, hold on tight. Don't let him, don't let him, don't let him, don't let him. Hold on to him tight. Don't let him go.
Kind. That was so kind. And thank you. Yes.
This time, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be keep it to yourself. a favor, keep it to yourself. Please, darling, do me a favor. Keep our business to yourself. You know I don't want you to tell nobody. Don't mention it to no one else. Don't tell your mother. Don't tell your father. Don't tell your sister. And don't mention it to your brother, please, darling. You just keep it all to yourself. I don't want you to tell nobody. And don't mention it to no one else. Keep it to yourself. Please, baby, just keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody. Don't mention it to no one else. You have a husband. And I have a wife. But if you start to talking that's going to mess up our life, please, baby, you just keep it all to yourself. Do that for me, darling. Don't mention it to no one else. One more time.